We're back in Dream Daddy, everybody. This is part 10. I'm going to see if I can date Hugo again. I think when it initially takes you in, it gives you like an automatic story. So we'll see where it takes us, and if we don't get an automatic story, we're going on another date with Hugo, because I'm really determined to go down that route now. I might play it again at some point and date someone else, but for now, this is what we're doing. Well, it's been a long day. Just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Manda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. The voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed, knees hugged against her body. Oh, Amanda. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? Leave her alone. This isn't a pushing Hugo about wrestling situation. This is different. I want to know because I genuinely care. But she said she doesn't want to talk about it, and I'm not going to push. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Oh, I just want to hug her. Wow, I have no idea why she's so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry. I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. Yeah. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. Yeah, I get that. But she is also a teenage girl. I'm not undermining, please don't get me wrong, I'm not undermining teenage girls' feelings. Because something could have happened. But you can just get really emotional watching an advert on telly when it's, time of the month. So it could just be that. But I will assume that there is something more going on. And we need to know, but we're not going to push to find out. I have a hard time falling asleep. But when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be wanting to talk about what was bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room, makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. Oh God, what did I do? So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes the still frozen burned waffle out before it can finish cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Ooh, that was quite the slam. Okay. Jay, what did we do to Amanda? Haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it still hurts. Hopefully things will blow over and be back to normal soon. Yeah. Is it just teenage angst, or did we do something? Sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. Remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started crying because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. Oh, she's stubborn. As I put her bike away, she stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for her favourite ice cream and it was as if nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. I have an idea. Started rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk through the door. Instead of heading to the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. Wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong. And I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So, just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who just wants you to be happy.
Oh no.
Honey, I know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we would both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad? Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. That is the cutest! It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start all over again. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. See, I'm just going to interject for a moment here. He knew from her being little that buying her ice cream got her out of her funk. So, as a teenager, he makes her a cake to get her out of her funk. He knows his kid. That'd work on me. What is this whole thing? I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just I don't know how to even explain it. I just feel I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh no.
Guess I should start from the top. So, you know Emma R's going to a fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. No, Amanda was the one that puked in Dead Gotham Beyond. The best friend, the other one. Oh, can I remember from earlier if she's the best friend or the other one? The best friend. You got it! Wow, proud of you. Oh, phew. Okay.
Huh.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? She's been spending more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night that they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes.
Oh.
So, another important piece of information is... Oh god, this is embarrassing, and I have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Wow, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. He knew that. He knew that because she was smiling when they were texting. You're a bad liar. Yeah. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anyone. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Oh, Amanda, this sucks. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody to go out and get nachos at the mall. And after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than like 60 seconds, they all said they were busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them never mind and I just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Ugh.
So I go to the mall anyway, and I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, MP, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What?
Ah.
Oh, it gets better. I'm standing by the escalator watching them, and I realise that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss! No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Ugh, teenagers. Freaking hate them. Sorry, not all of them. The bitchy ones, like these ones. Grace. Nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too? Boring one. Well, yeah, but that's not the important part.
Huh.
Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. Because anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realise is not the most eloquent thing to say. But I'm like really angry and really embarrassed, and I just want to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to my shitty day. I immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat, asking them why they're being so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. Are you still following? I am. What did Emma R say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening. No, what did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an enormously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, and I am trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's a really terrible friend, and like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just drop being my friend. And I'm like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then, wait, left you on red? What's that? Oh, like she saw my message and didn't reply. I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I nod and pretend I understand. Oh, Jay. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am, because at least she's being kind of responses, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am with at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me, and he's like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots to everyone and told her to the group chat that I was kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots. But that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more. But honestly, it's just like really stupid teenage stuff. The bottom line is everyone's dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Oh, Amanda. Oh, I didn't read that last bit. I almost expected it from everyone else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad that she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone suddenly decide not to be cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everyone, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Oh, Amanda, it's not nothing. Your friends are bullying you, which is just cruel. And as much as I want to say you're better off without them, you're going to make new friends when you go to uni, that's irrelevant. Her feelings are hurt right now. Wow. No, it's pretty dumb. It's not. It's kind of dumb. It's not. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. So you had feelings for somebody who you really cared about, and him and your best friend screwed you over. Anyway, Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Real friends don't do that. As much as high school does suck, and not all friendships do last forever, I'm going to say real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realising the sort of people you want to associate with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friends? It's a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself. I wish I'd learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting in the effort, it shows you how much they care. It's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think it says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing. And if you can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did eat that whole cake. Good for you guys. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up and goes to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes.
Ah.
Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww. Don't even need to read that because she said it.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, see, that was adorable. I think I'm going to leave that episode there because I like that one being just about my relationship, mine and Jay's relationship with Amanda. Yeah. So I was contemplating, shall I keep playing? But no, I'm going to leave that there. That's just an Amanda heavy episode, and that's absolutely fine. I hope you guys enjoyed, and next time it looks like I have a message from Craig. So we'll read that in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It will mean the absolute world to me if you do. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.